Legend of Total War here with part 9 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Let's Play campaign as Nagaron. Alright, so previously we defeated those Vessels of Chaos. I think we've spent the last 2 episodes getting rid of them. Hopefully they don't come back. Oh man, it's getting hot here again. But I've been trying to confederate with Marathi, just because I don't feel like going to war with her over her territories. And it's not going that well. I've had to do a whole bunch of stuff that she wants, and she's still not friggin' going for it. She's my military ally at the moment. But anyway, we've freed up a few of our armies. Actually, all of our armies are now free to come down south and deal with Hexawatl and Lothern. But I'm tired of being on the defense. I want to be on the attack. I want to be capturing settlements. More settlements means more money. More money means more armies. Alright, so stand or die. It's not something that he really needs. He's got 3 points left he can spend. Probably these 3 points. What about Eternal Hatred? So that extra 10% only comes into play when fighting the High Elves. I don't think he really needs it. Sadistic, I guess that's alright. Let's make him sadistic. Why not? Try and make him a bit of a better fighter. Alright, so actually a reload time reduction would be quite helpful. Doesn't matter, it all gets done in the end. Alright, so what else? So these guys are able to come down south now. I was going to send them to go and deal with Norska, but Norska seems to be handily beaten by other factions. And since those territories are not really that valuable, let them have it. I don't care. Alright, so over here, what do we need? There's only a few slaves. That slaves is worth an increased income of about 4%. It's not much. So how many slaves is that? 278. We should be enslaving some more fuckers soon. What do we need most of all? I suppose building more of these would be good to increase our capacities. There's nothing else we're gonna... See, that'll be good for income from slaves as well. This is never going to be a very rich settlement, so yeah, building things like this is going to be more helpful. Alright, Slavers Point could come under attack from them. We'll see if I should be able to force march there a little bit. Try and get there a little bit closer. Should have moved over there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, that's enough. Okay, fine. Cools down the room pretty quickly, but then it gets hot again quickly. I won't build up any more in Slaver's Point because it could be lost in the next few turns. If I had loads of money, I'd just go ahead and do it, but we don't have loads of money. I think you're safe. Oh wait, no, you're not. Yeah, we should come down here and get rid of them because they're gonna blow up that settlement. Venom Glade can't do anything. I might just save up the money then. All in all, probably shouldn't have declared war on Lothern, but like I said, we're trying so hard to get what's her face as in a confederation. She's not a very valuable ally either, because she's so weak. The dwarfs are way stronger than us, but of course they've probably got like 30 armies and we've only got 3. Our armies, I'd pit my armies up against anyone, one-on-one. Especially as these agents continue, or these heroes continue to level up and get stronger, and we find better equipment. So what we're having here is a situation in reverse. If you remember, oh my god, if you remember in the High Elf campaign, I declared war on Nagaron, and then Nagaron just sent wave after wave of army at us. Actually, that could work in our favour, because that way they're sitting in the settlement, we go down there and capture it, because it was only at level 1, I think. But I have to deal with a combined Lothern and Hexawidal force now. So that's why I need my 2 armies to come back down here. Absolutely cannot afford a 4th army right now. And if I can't afford the army in full, there's no point sending a half stack anywhere. It's just not. It's not going to do anything. It's going to be a while before these guys make it back.
My journey begins.
Good, at least we can make it here. So who is this? This is Prakesh Toe. He's only level 4, level 5 will... Should be pretty easy. So what are these? Horned ones. Feral Stegodons, Bastillodons, Croxagores, Pterodon Riders. And a lot of Temple Guard. I wonder if these guys would go well against Temple Guard. They should, I think. Less armor. I think they've got better melee attack. No, look at that 70 melee defense. No, they'll do just fine. Yeah, anyway, let's get on with this. Balance is about even. They didn't get any garrisons, so that's good. Hot again. Increase the temperature on this and just leave it on. Don't leave it on all the time, it'll increase my electricity bill. Alright, so what are we doing? We have artillery and they don't. So we can totally afford to corner camp. But should we corner camp? I mean, these woods are going to be in the way. I think just holding the high ground here should be sufficient. They don't have very fast cavalry. Can't stretch my flanks out that far though. Right, and you go off, and of course just go bother them to begin with. So let's try using the breath at... Man, they had a big freeze there for a moment. I was about thinking, oh, here we got a crash, but nope. Keep going. Alright. See how this goes, is what I was trying to say. Reasonable damage. I feel like it does better against Temple Guard. Strong versus multiple units. Weak versus armor, so these guys are fairly armored, so don't bother with it. Go take out the Pterodons. We don't have a healing potion anymore, do we? Oh, they're spawning. Oh, you motherfuckers. At least these things are weak. Take out these Pterodon riders. Okay, we've got another one of these Use it on them. No, stop. Because they're moving too quickly. Shit, we gotta get rid of the shoot. We're not in formation. Everyone quickly get back in formation. Get over here. Okay, time for some flames. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Excuse me. What's this? Take him out. Right, come on, we haven't used any magic yet. Breath attack on him. You're sort of taking a lot of damage. I think those guys are good against large, so hang back over here. Get out. Do anything, but yeah, I definitely don't think that spell shield is very helpful. Get him out of here. Where's my other... This one? Okay, come over here. I want to use flaming shots. What are we attacking here? Attack them over there. Oh, no. Come on. Use chill wind to make them slow. And make me slow as well. They're really trying to take out Malekith right now. Can work for us because we're shooting them. What are you two doing? Get in there. Get out. Victory's in our grasp. That's good. I just need to make sure we don't lose any units. How about a bit of flame? Get out. Shoot down those Pterodon riders. They seem to be doing a lot of damage to Malekith. Overall, the damage isn't too bad. Are they using... Guys are doing damage to us. Oh, we can't move. Okay, just... They lose everything. They can only make so many of these Slan priests. At a time, that is. Because they need a right in order to get to it. I only lost 126 men. Then again, the problem with that was that Malekith was dying. And we did take a lot of damage, he just didn't die.
The Witch King is victorious.
I might as well just loot it. If a revolt happens here, which it probably won't, we'll just deal with it. Okay, repair this. But yeah, repair them both, it's fine. The main reason for looting it was slaves. So he's dead. Good. One more level up and you're finished. Just seeing what we need here. Got 2 points left to distribute. I'm thinking favour the fortunate and then maybe stand or die. Okay, what are we doing now? Yeah, more attack for the Death Hag.
A bloodthirsty fiend.
Damage is not too bad, we'll recover pretty quickly, but we need to get back over here, which I don't think we'll get there in time. They're already here. They'll take this. But then these guys will be arriving soon. At least there's no guarantee that they're going to actually destroy the settlement. They might occupy it. Alright, what do we need? It's survivalist for the keynote assassin.
Noble of Nagaroth.
There's nothing coming out this way, is there? Nope. I mean, there's enemies there, but they seem to be a bit preoccupied. What's this? Puppets of Chaos. They better not be coming to me. Like, I've already taken out the entirety of that other faction by myself. That's enough. They had 9 armies. I probably don't really need that right now. I don't intend to get black dragons. The war hydras suit my purposes just fine. That's basically just extra research rate. I'm not hiring any new sorceresses from here anyway. Like, I'll build that stuff there, just not right now. Gotta do stuff that's gonna increase our income. Venom Glade's fucked. Just let it go. Shouldn't have declared war on these guys. Okay, so now that we've done that, Cult of Pleasure. Come on, you're totally fucked. It's time for the Confederation. What is wrong with you, bitch?
As I make plain mine.
You've got 2 settlements left, and you just refuse to play ball. Alright, we'll just save up that money then. Whatever you do, do not lose the ancient city of Quintex, okay? Because we need this. This is a very useful building. Bloody all the other factions are just confederating one every single turn, and I can't even confederate with someone that likes me. With a bribe. I've done everything that she wants. You know, a military alliance. I've declared war on those beastmen on Lothern. I don't know what more she wants. Bloody mothers, right? And the thing is, once we confederate with her, we have to disband her army, because I can't afford it. So Slater's Point, of course, will be taken. I just hope they occupy it, don't destroy it. So they sacked it, and then are they going to occupy it? Yeah. So they sack it so they cause me public order problems, and then occupy it, ruins settlement. I'm try and catch them in here. These guys are like 2 turns away from here. By that point, these guys have moved out on somewhere else. However, every other settlement is well defended. They'll have a much harder time taking it. Hexoidal is still confederating all over the place. And of course, they don't get any public order penalties or diplomatic penalties when they do it. The AI plays by a different set of rules. I don't know how to fucking play the game rules, so I'm just going to not have any penalties whenever I do anything. Oh, you are kidding me. I have to deal with these guys now. It's like wherever they spawn, they're like, well, let's go after the player. God damn it. I don't have enough things to worry about. I can't keep fighting them because this is all Morathi's fault. Like, this wouldn't be a problem if she could have fucking defended her lands and I didn't have to step in to get rid of these fuckers. You're going to have to go back and intercept them. They're coming up over here. You have to intercept them. So you've got to go back up this way.
Black-hearted dreadnought. I admire.
Can't reach it next turn,
Set the
but
sails.
let's see how we go.
I think
You should definitely leave this area.
Approve of these dark deeds. Plotting a course.
sake,
Yes.
cult of pleasure,
I speak
would you
to the
just...
King.
Okay, now she'll
What is it you
confederate.
desire?
It's about bloody time. Give me some money too.
I think not.
So she's gone. Well, she's not technically gone, but you know what I mean. Alright, so we inherited Clara Carond from her,
Cease your provocation.
which is actually kind of not good because they're going to be in shit state. Malekith needs to force march to Hotech's column. He'll be safe in there. Venom's Blade is fucked, but we should be able to reach there next turn to attack whoever takes it. These guys aren't allies, are they? Let's have a look. Alright, so... where is it? They're just trade partners. Can I get a peace treaty with them?
I am quick to
No,
anger.
they'll never accept peace. They just don't. Not unless I'm winning. Okay, so we're losing 5,000 a turn because we can't afford this. So let's have a look at what she does. Okay, so Dark Manipulator. On start of turn, Lords... just in the local region. So she's got the Heart Render. So this increases Chaos Corruption in local province and also increases public order, so it's not too bad. Her loyalty is low. Can she actually revolt from me? Passive regeneration. I should give that to Malekith, since I always use him as a tank. Give you glittering scales. I know I've already given him something similar, but yeah. You can have physical resistance, and you can have a black dragon egg. Let's have a look at your skills. Okay, I'm glad they didn't choose any of these just yet, so you're only level 10. What a waste. I mean, it doesn't really matter that she doesn't have Iron Disciplinarian, but it's essentially 2 points wasted. Oh well. Alright, we can't afford to keep her here. We can keep the Death Hag, but all of these units are just... Oh, I definitely can't afford this one. So what's this? A Sorceress of Shadows? This needs to go.
I am gone. Nagaroth is sorceress.
I don't want shadows, I want fire.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
So you're level 5, you've got to go. Okay, that saves a bit of money. Not enough though.
Morathi joins you.
Okay, actually we're still making some profit. Maybe you should keep her here just for the time being to look after the settlement. Puppets of Chaos. So if we have a look at Puppets of Chaos, they are at war with... They're not at war with Lothern, but they are at war with Hexawidle. So if we're lucky, Hexawidle will deal with them. Wait, what's their strength ranking? So looking at... all of them are stronger than us. But the strongest is actually Vessels of Chaos. Is that who's here? Puppets of Chaos. Well, the other one is gone.
Cease. Never.
It seems to me like these guys just spawned out of nowhere. How many fucking armies do they have?
Dark sub.
It's a drag. So how well are we going to be able to look after this region? Not very well at all. I'll keep that for the time being. At least it's making some money. It's not great. So from here we could get reduced upkeep costs for War Hydras. That will certainly help. But this we could end up losing this settlement. It all depends on Malekith here. So
Impossible.
he's got 2 armies that he needs to defeat, one after another, and they've got this fucking annoying thing. It's a real nuisance. So yeah, we got what we wanted out of Morathi. I mean, We're right in the middle of enemy territory here. But that's exactly it, isn't it? Even all of these settlements out here are not well defended because they weren't really trying to go for her, they were trying to go for me. So where's the moon shard? We could use this opportunity for her to basically pay her wage. Because she's immortal, she can't die, and I don't care if this one dies. If we could get her down to... Why'd she take corruption? Chaos corruptions. You're the one that causes the chaos corruption. But if you could come down... This is already under siege.
I refuse this insolence. Yes.
Alright, I want you to force march to here. It's risky because there could be an army there. But there might not be. We need her to pay her wages. If we're going to keep her for the time being, I need to get rid of these enemies. Alright. Maybe best idea not spending too much money. Unless it's on an economic building. Twisted Glade can get an upgrade. Harrigan Edge, yep, that can go. I can afford it. And this needs defenses. If we want to hold on to it, it needs defenses. Also, now we basically take pretty much 0% public orders from Chaos Corruption, so that's good. Alright, should be okay. So like I said, if Marathi gets killed, not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Actually, I ended up spending a bit of money. Maybe we should prioritize getting rid of the lizard men. Because crossing into Ulthuan, you have no idea what you could go up against. I didn't check all my Black Arcs. One of them could come under attack. Easy come, easy go. It's not a big deal. How come you don't recruit your troops into your Black Arc? Yeah, I don't have any fucking money. For warriors that I can't use to fight manually, there's no point. You know, maybe if the Black Arcs were higher level, you know, I don't make any money from Black Arcs either. If it attacks Karen Carr, we'll be fine. See, they only took that settlement because it was undefended. Okay, so that's the end of Lothlin. As terms of, you know, as far as their turn is concerned. They'll probably occupy that. Nope. That's fine. You know what? Those guys would be doing me a big favor if they could occupy this region over here. If I could reach them, that would be great. Buy some time for Clark Horond to build up its garrison. So Puppets of Chaos is about the same strength as us, so we should be able to deal with it, as long as we can deal with their armies like one at a time. I think it was Vessels of Chaos that we destroyed. I can't remember. Taking 81 gold with them. Wow, you rich man. Okay, so make a little bit more money from slaves. That's excellent. Now what should we get? Need more money. Reduce upkeep for dark shards would be good. Of course, we'll need to, you know, get to it.
Malekith, King of Naggaroth.
Not quite within range there. Alright, Marathi. I mean, I want you to have a doom stack, but oh, we can't quite reach it yet.
How wicked.
But you're basically going to have to fight your way up north. I tell you what, if you can fight your way up north and get to Nagaron and capture everything along the way, then I'll give you a Doom stack. I should be able to afford it. Only just. So we'll hit that next turn. Anyway, if you loot enough of the settlements, we'll be fine. Now Shagrath is reasonable defenders. Okay, yeah, I didn't move you out of the way. They're on force march, so they can't actually make the attack. But if they want to come chasing after us, then that's not so bad. And what about the one down here?
Tyrants of Nagaroth.
He's safe for the time being. There's... Oh, damn. I thought I could sail through there.
The ocean awaits.
King of Nagaroth.
So he's standing just outside of our range here. Because if we attack him, yeah, we just can't reach him.
I refuse your orders.
That's as good as dead.
In Nagaroth, the weak perish.
Cancel that. It's as good as dead. I can't save it.
Striking out.
Income generated from raiding.
Revenge.
It's not. Oh, and some slaves. But no, it's not worth it. Because if I get caught, all my force will be winded.
Unlikely.
I want to spot this army. If it goes too far up north, it could be a problem.
Possible.
And my garrisons would not be able to take it out. I need Malekith's army to take it out. So just stand out here and keep an eye on it. If he wants to go to Circle of Destruction, great. We'll take him out there. Got to increase my income. Where's the thing I just built? Yeah, this one here. Cancel that. Because this settlement here is more important. Oh. Yeah, it's more important. We've got to protect it. There'll be a revolt here soon if this keeps up. Okay, so there's rights. What do we need? Slave decline rate plus 50%. But this ability here will really help us out, considering we've essentially got 3 main enemies coming at us right now. Hexoatl, Lothern, and Puppets of Chaos. We're going to need everything that we can get. I need to reduce the number of wars we're in. It's not good to be fighting like 6 wars at once, especially if you've got more wars than you do enemies. And the enemies happen to be major factions that have more strength than you, let alone combined strength. But I had to do that to get Morathi for some reason. I really regret going to war with Lothar, and I shouldn't have done that. I don't think they would have declared war on me if I didn't do it first. And now we're stuck in an endless war. I shouldn't have done that. Like, I can handle this, but it's getting to the point where I'm on the defense. Oh, God damn it. You send in a secondary army. Hang on, you've got lightning strike, don't you? Three armies. I can't catch a fucking break. 3 armies. I've got 3 armies in total. Well, actually, I've got a 4th army now. Probably got more territory than Lothern too. So that's what I say. Legendary difficulty, not fun. You should just call it easy, medium, hard, not fun, very not fun.
Feel the power.
What now?
So, hang on. What was this? We get a forbidden rod out of it. Eliminate the following. That's a unique item. Okay. Who's Alistar the White Lion? Okay. I can't reach him this turn.
Murderous law.
He could very easily just run away. You've got Lightning strike, don't you? Yeah.
Ridiculous.
There's a big problem right here.
King Malekith.
I think we can reach it. Still says I got 1% movement left over. Alright, let's do it. We gotta get rid of their armies. And then when you're done here, occupy that other settlement. We could auto-resolve this, but I'll fight it manually because otherwise we'll end up losing settlements. Units. Okay, biggest concern is that. Well, it's not really I don't know. Malekith should be able to take it out. Bloody trees everywhere. I fucking hate trees. Burn the forests down, every last one of them. Okay, we should fight here. I don't like fighting in trees. I absolutely hate it. I'm gonna block all my artillery shots. Block my archers. I'm doing any damage. It's not good. So you'll go out there and you'll annoy them as much as possible. So I want someone to protect the flanks out here. Actually, stay in the rear because they'll probably just fly in here. And we'll want you to be on this. Okay, good. Oh fuck, I forgot about the Hydras. Hydras, get over here. So they just want to stand still. I wonder if I can use flaming shot on... No, you can't.
Malekith comes.
One of those shots hit me. Did it even do any damage? It did about 20 damage.
Advancing.
I'm not trying to dodge their shots, I'm just trying to think what to do. I think what I'll do is I'll bring the sorceress up here and use a big gold flame on them.
Moving out. Setting forth. Forward. Death awaits. Malekith comes. Setting forth.
They've got a lot of ammunition, so doing this is not very efficient. But it could work. Because their archers are the most dangerous unit. Like I said, my armies are going to struggle the most against the High Elves. I think the High Elves actually have the strongest army in this game. With the exception of maybe Lizardmen. I don't know, they're pretty damn strong. At least we've got loads of magic. Okay, draw it away from their missile fire. I've got no problem with fighting it as long as it's away from their missile fire. No. Stop that. Stop that. I'm gonna shoot Malekith. Let it go. Let it go. It's okay. The damage is pretty minimal. White lines of... is it Crace or Trace? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Are they doing it again? I think they hit one of their own units. Good, all of those shots missed. I'm going to try and hit their Lothran Sea Guard. Hit them on a diagonal, like that. Okay, that's got him on the move. Did we get any kills? No, but it got him on the move. Alright. It definitely did damage to their units, it just didn't kill anyone.
I will have destruction.
Definitely want to do it again. This time you might get some kills. I'm seeing some damage being done. That's good. No kills yet.
Suffering for all.
Onward!
So at least we got loads of magic that we can use.
Setting forth!
Forward! Death awaits!
Forward! Advance!
I depart! Spreading misery! Advancing!
Their magic isn't exactly doing a whole lot for them either.
I thirst! Sacrifice them!
I depart! Malekith!
Going!
Chosen of King!
Ready!
Lord of Nagel!
Okay, time to fire. Should have actually started shooting a little while back, but oh well. Okay, now you're getting some kills. That's good to see.
Forward! Death awaits!
Sorceress of blood!
Guards.
Malekith!
Feel the dark arts!
Okay, I want you to get in there.
Show death!
Setting forth!
You can take out these chariots. She needs to live. The next thing I want her to do is burn up these Lothran Sea Guard.
Malekith!
Victory's in our grasp. Good. Let's just, how about you just hurry it up and let's do this. Okay, you're taking too much damage. Start pulling back.
Sorceress of blood!
They're on force march, so if they lose everything.
Malekith!
Okay, Malekith, you can afford to do this. And you pull back as well. You're starting to take too much damage.
Sorceress of blood!
I depart!
Servant of Hecate!
My tower goes over here shooting. Get rid of this Zubaran motherfucker. Who cares? Go kill him.
Sorceress of blood! Setting forth! For blood!
96 skills, that's pretty good.
All shall tremble!
Oh, this
Destroy!
Flame Spire Phoenix Blade revived. But that's okay, it only gets one life.
For the king!
No survivors. Bolt throwers. At once. True king. Terror and death. No survivors.
All these guys can now move back. You've taken a lot of damage, but you'll get plenty of chance to heal.
True heir of Anarion!
Sorceress of blood! No mercy!
We are ready.
Okay, start moving forward. Shoot just whatever you can. We just need to get
Suffering for all! Thrust out!
need to get the army loss penalty on them. Big miss there. Yep, this.
Death is coming.
Both of you, get over there. He's healing and everything, but he's taking a lot of damage. How was that a decisive victory? Oh, only lost 99. Okay, good. Like I said, I kept switching out the units that were starting to get damaged before they start taking too many casualties. Because after this I need to go and reoccupy that settlement.
The Witch King is victorious. Malekith, King of
Alright, that's one of their armies gone at least.
Lord of the Black Tower.
Alright, once you spend the turn here.
Rest.
There's no armies anywhere near him, so he should be safe. Now, this one's fairly close. Alright. So you need to level up.
Good service.
It's a lot of ammunition. I think they shoot pretty quickly. Now as for you, since we've been given the opportunity to get a unique item if we kill this person,
Ridiculous.
and it's not a very strong army. Okay.
Lord of the Black Court, I go.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Oh god. Gotta get over there quickly.
Dreadlord, awaiting
Where did the one
command.
that was over here? Oh, he's still out this way.
Dread Lord of the Druki. Lord of the Black Court. What now? Plotting a course.
Druki!
See, if they come up this way, the defenses here won't hold. We've got to put a stop to them before they arrive. These guys are so irritating. They just know where all the weak spots are. I couldn't possibly make it a strong point. It's still a valuable settlement because it's making money.
Winds blow.
Mother of the
Oh, so there's already a revolt here, a chaos uprising, but we should put a stop to that because if they win here,
Sheesh.
who's this? Lord Mastermoney, but he doesn't have a particularly large army. If we're lucky, if we capture this settlement, oh wow, money's looking good. What do I do to get so much money? Oh, I'm not going to complain about it.
No stopping me!
Should I auto-resolve this? Yeah, probably.
The vengeful slaughter. Cain goes through me!
Yeah, you need to be cleansing the corruption in this area. Now, the settlement's mine. We haven't actually had an assault on a settlement like this in a very long time. We can probably hide over here. This unit here should be able to destroy that.
Marathi commands.
But at the very least, by capturing these settlements and then making our way up north, it should give the lizardmen something to have to do to pull their forces back, to have to recapture these settlements. Of course, build up this doom stack. I mean, she's already got some units that are supposed to stand as in the doom stack, but the high grenade executioners not exactly what I need, not what I'm looking for. I'm not saying they're not good units; they certainly are, but they don't suit what I need.
Knights.
So just stay out here.
Executioners.
But you two stay out front so you can tank those shots.
Marathi!
Oh, do you have Vanguard deployment? Oh, no. You're flying, right.
Bolt throwers. Battle ready. No mercy.
So what magic do you have? Melkoth mystifying miasma. Strong versus multiple.
Marathi
Okay.
moves. On the move.
Let's make use of it.
I go. Marathi moves. At my command. At once. Come with me. Going. Going now.
Did a bit of damage. What's it aiming for? Yep, aim for the Death Hag.
Indeed.
Because it'll be inaccurate against it.
Vengeance awaits. Druk's revenge. I move. On the move. Going now.
Okay, that actually could be really useful.
Come with me.
Let's see how it goes. So if we come over here, I think they're healing their unit.
Feel my fury.
Wow, that is stupidly shit.
For vengeance. Vengeance awaits.
It didn't even tickle them.
I go. Indeed.
You'd think something like a black dragon egg would actually do something.
I move.
They spawned an enemy unit. Yeah, but that's as good as dead.
Forward.
If they wanted to really do some damage, let's just spawn it here.
Vengeance awaits. Let hatred
So what's this then?
die. Forward. Indeed. I move. Forward. At my command. I move. Vengeance awaits. Forward. Going now. Indeed. In Malekith's name. Going now. Going.
It's okay if she's taking a bit of damage now.
Indeed.
As long as she doesn't die. And even if she does die, she's immortal.
Going now.
Okay, no more ammo for them. Good. So what I was thinking was sending her in here. You'll see. And using this. Hang on. She's got no more javelin type units. Okay. If we in... no, that's risky. She doesn't have a whole lot of health. Aim for the skinks. And then leave.
Marathi moves. Going.
See, this is why we need 3.
Going now.
It just takes too long to destroy them.
On the move. Going now.
Doing that gives us a cooldown on this. More than what it would have been if we had just used it. That's okay, it killed loads of them, so that's fine. And they don't have any more javelins or anything, so... Now we can take our time in shooting them. Oh wait, no, they do have one more over here. Skin cohort javelins. Oh no. At least we destroyed it. At least it did what it was supposed to. Right on time there. They listened to me on that one. No, don't shoot. I think they only get 3 of those, so they've used 2. Okay, and you rallied anyway. Still got half your ammo. So, stop shooting.
On to slaughter. Druki, forward. Understood.
Marathi.
Alright, I'll give this another shot. I mean, it's free to use, but it didn't do anything. So you can use it on this. Okay, let me try.
Feel my fury.
Oh, that is stupid. Don't tell me you can like put up on the wall if you can't. It's stupid. Alright.
Peacemaker.
Corpse throwers.
Alright, I don't think we've got a whole lot of enough ammunition to knock down a section of wall, but we'll give it a shot. Actually, no, don't worry about it. Let's just get these guys up here. What's their range? Not even close, but should be able to outrange them. And let's start shooting. Let's try to minimize casualties.
Feel my
Get in there and attack them so I can bomb them again.
indeed.
Probably not a really good use of it, but meh.
Vengeance awaits. Going now.
It's drenched in bloody blood. Oh, so the blood pack's obviously installed. I didn't even realize Blood for the Blood God was out yet.
Corsair.
Shit.
Executions.
Damn, boiling up in here. don't do much.
We are ready! Carnage awaits! Red Knights! Carnage awaits! Dark Sharks!
How much magic do we have? Reasonable amount.
Corsair Handbow!
How many kills have you got so far? 5. Well, I'm sure there's actually more kills than that, but it's just not accounted for. I hope these guys can arc their shots properly. Let's get rid of the skink cohort first.
By Drakira!
Nope, they're doing a shit job of that.
Terror and death! Onwards to murder! Onward!
Suppose just use the magic to get rid of them.
Feel my vengeance.
Maybe let's use the dark shards first. Because they're different ranges. I think it's best we take out the Saurus spears. Skink cohort have shields, don't they? Yeah. Because these guys are just more valuable.
Corsair Handbows!
Yeah, they're
Advance to
without the range. This is why I didn't get these kind of units. Without the range, they just don't work well in these type of situations.
Feel my fury.
This is your last chance. If you don't do some serious damage this time, I'm not ever using this again. I'll switch your ability off and I'll never use this Black Dragon eggs. Good against armor, it says. Well, let's see about that. I mean, these aren't armored units, but let's see.
Heed Mater.
Maybe. I think it did a little bit of damage.
cold-blooded killers!
Are they coming outside?
Slay them!
Oh, they broke.
With pleasure! Dark Sharks! Slash kill! Corsair Handbows!
Feel my vengeance.
It's thunder outside.
Slaughter them!
Yeah, it's definitely thunder because the dogs start barking. Yeah, see, they can't arc their shots properly.
Blood for king!
They can't arc their shots properly. They're of no use to me. I mean, in this situation.
Murder awaits!
The range is just too short. But these two are doing a good job. Got to keep my casualties at a minimum, because there's probably a lot more to do after this, for this army. Not after this particular, well, you know what I mean. She's got a long way to go to get back to Nagarond. How about, since the gate is open, how about you just start shooting them? Oh, there we go. They closed the gate on us. Like, hey, they're ready to start shooting. I can lower the gate.
Marathi.
We are ready!
Good, they've both got good kills.
Blood will flow!
Still got loads of magic. Good, let's keep using it.
Feel my fury.
Okay, maybe start shooting this unit here. Hopefully we can do some damage to it. I'll just put you on fire, will you? Just do whatever you want. Okay.
Die, lizard men!
Okay. Doesn't look like doing a whole lot of damage. I'm taking a step back. Let's shoot up here.
Carnage awaits! Corsair Handbows! No survivors!
there's still another skin cohort with javelins, but that's fine. We can start the assault soon. We'll easily win it. We've got this going on, but it's fine. Don't need to do it right now.
Battle ready. Kill them.
Guess I got a few kills.
Feel my fury.
Alright, the Hargoneth executioners would be best for this because of their anti-infantry attacks.
Shadowy oversee. Attacks.
Reptilian fools.
I don't really care if they use up all their ammo, or essentially waste their ammo even.
Fury, come forth.
Okay, you three are up next. Good, they've done well enough. If we had a proper Doom stack, this would have been much quicker, because those Black Ark Corsairs, they just did not do what I wanted them to do. You can tell the difference too between, look at the kills, between the Dark Shards and the Black Ark Corsairs.
Beautiful.
Good, so we definitely need to loot this settlement.
Victorious. What's theirs is mine.
And what's yours is mine. Alright, the settlement shit.
Ruin.
Mother of the
Okay, I want to build a barracks here, so that we can sort of buff up her numbers a bit. Right. She does need to lower her upkeep costs. Yeah, let's do that. Wait. What about this stuff up here? Oh wait, she needs to be level 12 for that. Huh? She'll continue to keep fighting and get levels up. Mazdamundi, you should be able to beat him as long as he doesn't recruit any units. There's nothing here to recruit.
There's destruction everywhere.
So as we go over here, when we've got this we've got this building here, we'll be able to keep recruiting,
Black-hearted.
and
Set the sails.
we'll have support from them. Yeah, I don't know. So, like I said, that dragon egg sucked. Yeah, it really sucked. So there's other things that we should get, like potion of healing.
master of cruelty.
Everyone's moved. I know, the Black Lotus seems alright. Okay, so we got a bit of money to spend. Let's reinvest it in our region so that we can make more money. Okay, so there's more slaves here now. Good, our slaves are increasing. 6.7%. Decline per turn 0%. That's right, I said I wanted to build these things here, but we don't need to build it right now. If we had a big surplus in income, then we'll do it, but let's not worry about that right now. Hagriff, yeah. That would be good. Or Grafe. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm sure some people are going to give me shit about it. Yeah, that's pronounced Hagriff. Alright, so... Lumber will reduce the upkeep of Reaper Bolt throwers and Dark Shards. So that sounds good. Should we build this first though? Reducing my upkeep by 25% of Hydras will certainly help me out a lot. Alright, we'll probably have to do that another turn. Just for now, build that. Actually, I'm also thinking we're not going to be recruiting from here, just get rid of that. It'll give us access to another build slot that we could possibly use. It's not crucial right now. I have to be a lot more careful with how I'm spending, now that money is tighter. Alright. What are the Warriors of Chaos doing out here? It's like everyone just goes for the player. They must have like cut their way all the way over here and they're like, hey, you know what? Let's go hit Nagarond because I don't know. Well, whatever, I'll deal with it. It's just annoying. Okay, so this guy's running around. I thought that this summon here was going to get wrecked, but they just didn't bother with it. Now, as I said, I kind of wanted him to occupy this region, but I've got to question my judgment on that. Is that really the best use of his abilities, or should he be coming down here to continue fight?
We are displeased.
I'll think about it. So he's recruiting. I can't let him get a full stack. What kind of defenses do they have here? It's not much. We should be able to defeat them. We can't get there this turn, but if you stand here and recruit... Let's see. I think 2 of each. These will be disbanded once we get to Nagarond, but at least we'll have a full stack. Also, when we get there, you've got the Black Arc here to assist. Is there any other things out here that you could go and get? Okay, good. So this is that Alistair the White Lion guy. I'm looking forward to killing him. And how are we going out here? So yeah, they're heading... Where are they going? They're heading for this shit. I won't get there in time.
No, stop.
Hateful bidding for the Witch King.
The whole fucking province is probably going to go up in flames.
I think not.
Merciless one.
I can't risk going into Force March. 2 armies versus 1.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Beyond your comprehension.
No
This is good.
report.
You'll come and help me. It's probably because they're in encamp mode. They've got bonus stats that it says it's not in my favour. I mean, spearmen there. These guys are not going to stand a chance against Blackguard of Nagarond. The Lothan Sea Guard's pretty good. They'll outrange my Dark Shards. But I think I've got the strategic advantage, or tactical advantage, I should say. Excuse me. What am I doing? Alright, terrain is not great. I don't want to be fighting in trees, but I also don't want to be fighting on the bottom of a hill, so this will have to do down here. We're not necessarily at the bottom of the hill. I don't mind being on the low ground as long as we're not on the bottom of a slope. I mean, if they're shooting from here, I don't think they would be able to reach. Okay, yeah, they're coming towards us. Now, all those archers will actually make really short work of our Hydras, so we've got to be careful with them. I have an idea. We did okay, great. And we've got this. This is instant, I think. I also don't think it's very powerful. It did okay. I guess it comes down to armored units. I actually did some damage. We might actually have to, for once, actually charge in on them. Because of how many archers they have, they've got the missile superiority. Where are they going? Okay, fire time, fire time. Let's go, fire time. Kicking their ass. That's it, you can suck my nuts. We're crushing them this time. That's pretty much about to be over. But they're not in force much, so it doesn't wipe them out, but that's kind of good, because that way we'll get to fight them again and get more experience. Kind of good, I mean. Yes. It's gonna suck. This is the downside of charging. Our archers undefended. But it's cavalry. Cavalry sucks in this game, so it's all good. Barely lost anything. Doesn't even matter if these things don't hit. Oh, I should have put that over here. How are you going for kills? Yeah, you did pretty well. Oh, it's reviving. Well, it only gets one of those. Well, one per battle.
Sorcerer of the Ground. Sister of the Dark Convent.
Oh, great. Now things are a mess. This is where cavalry would really come in handy, but I don't have any. Okay, you need to get out of there. Get back over here. We get a flame thing, fiery breath. Come on, you're not engaged in melee. Shoot them. I don't want them. Don't have to fight that again later. I didn't listen. Oh wait, I think it was just in the wrong unit. At the very least, this should take him out of encamp mode. I mean, he's strong. And he's tired. But he's also fairly slow, so we should be able to catch up to him, I hope. How tired are these guys? Relatively fresh. I don't actually want to kill him. Oh, it doesn't matter. Because if he gets away, then they'll just hire a new general. This way he stays damaged, but we'll probably have to pursue him and finish him off, so didn't lose that much. That's good. They lost 10 times as many I did.
Death to the weak.
And we get replenishment, and they don't. So they don't run away too far, because I want to finish them off. Oh, that seems pretty far away.
Striking out. Tired of
But I can still catch him. So did I get that? What happened to the mission? They gave me a mission before for something. Oh, we have to kill him in battle. We can't just beat him. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so you now... I mean, elven healing would probably be very helpful. Might be also time for him to start moving towards Black Dragon. But let's go for elven healing first. Because, as I said earlier, we're going to get to a point where it's going to be battle after battle after battle. They need to be able to recover quickly.
For the Witch King. We will make them bleed.
Thanks for the money, bitch.
Bind them. Cain honors me.
So that'll be particularly good for you. But you've already got a black staff, which is basically the same thing.
What now? Move.
Too many enemies in the vicinity to justify going into force march.
Dreadlord of Nagel.
Cauldron of Blood would help them move faster and gives a whole bunch of other things. This is for the Death Hag. Alright, so what are the other abilities? How much does it cost us now? Okay, so we get Fury of Cain. Makes them go berserk, gives them a lot of extra attack and damage. Blood Shields of Kane. So that's pretty good. Having her behind the line will be very helpful for the Blackguard of Nagarond. And magic resistance. It's not so bad.
I have prevailed.
Oh, look at this. Vigor loss reduction large for the Lord's army. I didn't know about that. So basically that'll help them not get so tired. It's very useful. Now, what about this? I do want, of course, Circle of Destruction, but if I do that, the army's going to be out of commission for a couple of turns. This guy over here, I mean, if he besieges Hotek's column, he's asking for trouble. I don't think he'll win there. Same. Well, he might win at the Monolith, but that'll buy us some time.
The people are displeased.
It's the kind of thing that I should just hire a new lord, just to go, even if though it's more expensive, because I just can't afford to have him sitting there replenished for ages. I don't know. Because it'll be relatively safe. It's behind the line. I say relatively safe. It's not safe. Nothing's safe. No, we can't justify it right now. Maybe when Marathi is on her way back, she can go and sit there.
The buildings are crumbling.
Alright. Only things that are actually going to provide us with some economic bonus should we bother building right now, since money's tight. Or something like that, which is provides us the economic bonus of protecting our economic assets.
Tyrant of Nagarond.
Okay, I think that's all I can do this turn. Let me just see if I can get a peace treaty with Lothar. There's no point me fighting them.
My temper is quick, but some.
They won't ever do it. They've got 30 regions. And so do I, and we're considered about even. So maybe they don't have that many armies. How many enemies do they have, though? It's basically just me and Chaos. Alright. What about Hexawidal? What's their diplomatic situation? They're also at war with the Puppets of Chaos. I haven't seen them. I can assume that they're probably in this area here, because of the desolate territory in there. It's kind of not fair that I have to deal with 3 out of like the 4 Chaos invasions. I suppose I didn't have to deal with the Bray herds. This is getting a bit ridiculous. Like, I'll beat them, but these are defensive wars. I can't stand defensive wars. Because I can't exactly invade their homeland. They don't have one. And they don't aim for our armies necessarily. They go for our weakened cities. So there's no point even finding this manually. I'm not going to do anything. So that sucks. All the growth that we invested into that, goodbye, all gone. Couldn't defend it because you can't build walls there. You've got lightning strike, don't you? Even if I had fought that manually, I don't think it would have done any damage. It just wouldn't have been worth anything. Okay, a lot of money was lost by losing that settlement. Okay. So over here, how many forces did he generate? Not heaps. Alright, so he's got 11, plus the 5 that he has in here. So that's 17. Hang on, that's 16.
I am Morathi.
As Lord Mazdamundi, he's a legendary lord. He's got guys in here that aren't that experienced, so when we beat them, they die. Not immortal. You didn't move at all. I want to end my wars with the other factions around here, so that I can deal with chaos. It seems like it's always up to me. I gotta deal with chaos. I mean, that's kind of to be expected, but they're not. Let me go. Alright, so you've got the thing, don't you? Yeah, you've got lightning strike.
Beyond your comprehension.
Both of those armies are not fantastic.
Dreadlord,
So you've got a reasonably good chance there. And this is a good army we have with us. I really don't need anything else, just get all these other things just because whatever.
Cease.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. Plotting a course.
They're heading over here as well, so we'll have to kill both of these. I'll only be able to reach one of them. And he might just withdraw. Oh, he won't withdraw because we'll use lightning strike. They're just hanging around over here doing nothing. Alright, let's fight this battle here. This shouldn't be too difficult.
Bewitching fury.
Huh. Reduce casualty replenishment rates for 28 turns. Plus we got loads of abilities here. Let's do this.
Revenge awaits. Mother of vengeance.
Nagarothi.
Okay, what are we doing? We've actually got cavalry. Just thinking, where's the best place I could stand? We'll just set up here. This should be sufficient.
Dealers in death.
I want you to go over there, use some magic on them before we start.
Forward. Vengeance awaits.
Nagarothi. Without
Going now.
If they just sit there, that's great.
Vengeance awaits. Fury, come forth.
What are they doing with that? Is that some sort of healing?
Morathi. Come with me.
Suck shit.
Indeed.
Mazdamundi.
Morathi move.
Eat my chaos-ridden pussy.
At once.
God, that sounds rotten saying that.
I move. Morathi move. Come with me. I move.
bolt throwers.
Morathi moves. Peacemaker. Krukis revenge. Forward.
Okay, she can heal.
At once.
I don't think we should send her into attack, though.
On the move.
Not yet, anyway.
With me.
We are ready. Murder awaits. Dread Knights.
That's bad.
Marathi, destroy everything.
I'm just thinking. Actually,
Fury of Nagaroth.
so they did a lot of damage to our dark shards there.
Dread Knight!
Marathi, going. Fury, come forth.
Don't you dare try and like outflank me, you fucks. I have a feeling like we'll do more damage to ourselves than the enemy there.
Awaits.
Who's that?
Will be.
He's dead now.
Forward.
No, don't give me that. You come over here and we'll use this. Okay, charge in there. Roll up their line. You can run over this way. Protect the flanks.
Corsair handbows.
Actually, no, we'll do it here.
On the move. Forward. Feel my vengeance.
By Cain! Make them bleed!
Roll up their missile units. Forget about Fat Jabba the Hutt. Take them out.
Dark elves!
Did I send him over here? I could tell what they were going to do.
Going now. Fury. At my command.
Dread Knight!
Good. That went well though.
Great spears! Carnage awaits! Suffering for all!
Marathi.
Battle ready! Kill them!
Hey, here we go in here. Good. Yeah, run them off the battlefield.
Merciless host! Dread Knight!
So the Dreadnoughts did a good job on this one because they didn't really have a whole lot of cavalry. They didn't try to protect the flank that I was on, and they had a lot of missile units. It's sort of odd. It hasn't really happened that often in this campaign so far.
Cold-blooded killers!
These chameleon skinks seem to bloody outrun us.
Marathi. At once.
Corsair handbows!
The fuck was that?
My revenge comes.
Hey, you want to just waste a volley? Yeah, let's do that.
Dealers in death!
Marathi. Feel my fury.
Dread Knights!
Shadowy open.
Well, what to do now? Alright, let's bring our missile units up over here and shoot them. What are you doing? Just shoot them.
In Malekith's name.
How are you being... Oh, because they've got poison. Right. Reduce speed. Can't control them.
Dread Knights! Bloody murder!
Marathi.
That didn't go so well there.
Eager for battle! Forward!
No, don't shoot that.
Destruction! Onward!
Let's go shoot our own troops. I said don't shoot. Did one of my units actually rout? Okay, I take it back. They suck.
Dealers
Could even defeat a chameleon stick unit.
Dealers in death. Massacre them.
My revenge comes.
Dread knights.
It doesn't really bother me if this unit gets wiped out. I'll just replace it with a cheaper unit. That will probably perform a lot better.
Dark elves. To destruction. Dark shards.
Where did Fatso go? Oh, there he is over here. Yeah, this unit's wiped out. I don't care. Like I said, cavalry sucks in this game. I haven't been able to control that for like 10 minutes.
Nagarothi. Orders understood. Cold-blooded killers. Taruki, forward. Following orders.
I move.
He should probably have a little bit of a rest because he's so exhausted, and they're not that fast. So that was the reason why they couldn't catch up to those other guys.
Indeed. Feel my rage. Going now.
There we go, that's what I was waiting for, buddy. Army lost penalty. Good, Mazda Mundi is out of here. So I think I only lost one unit, possibly two. No, just the one. This one here did a good job, but... oh, whatever. I wouldn't get another one of them anyway. Oh, they had a blessed unit. Not anymore. They're all gone. I mean, Mazda Mundi is not dead forever.
Know me and despair. Ambition rises.
The people are
Okay, we'll get rid of it from here. But I do need to recruit another unit. So, how much? They're 543 in upkeep. These are 196. I'd prefer the Dread Spears. And I would actually prefer the Dark Shards over the Black Orc Corsairs. It's Black Arc Corsairs. I keep calling them Black Orc Corsairs. Actually, we just finished a battle there. Let's just end the episode here. I need to take a break. So we're at an hour and 40 minutes nearly. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, so like and subscribe. Part 10 is next, and don't forget to visit us on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.